Alright, man, listen. I don't like eating off the shit everyone else is eating on, right? That's why I really didn't want to do a video specific to this Will Smith, Chris Rock thing. Right? I'm going to say two things, okay? Chris Rock should know he hit below the belt, okay? You wouldn't say that about someone who was battling cancer and that shit happened because of chemo. You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't do that for that. You would avoid. You'd be like, oh, Jada Smith here tonight. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You would have avoided it. You would have either done another joke you could have done that you knew, like, would have just, like... But, like, it's you know... Anyways, I respect... Because there's a lot of people miss this. I only seen one dude who caught this shit. And I was like... I caught it, but I didn't really think, like... I thought other people obviously caught it. You can tell that shit was not fake because of the way that when Will start walking towards the stage, you notice how Chris Rock just lose all. He's like, he says Richard. He calls him Richard, like, which is the character he was playing that Venus and Serena Williams movie. But he it falls off because he's like so caught off guard. He loses track of everything he's saying. I didn't realize, well, I realized this shit, but I didn't realize anyone else didn't realize that, or that not a lot of other people was commenting on that shit or whatever. So I figured out, like, you know what, I'll just touch on a few points y'all missing and give y'all some examples. Why fuck not? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay on top of this shit. So, this shit helped with my rapping anyways. This shit helped get me in the zone for that. So it's like, the other thing I don't think a lot of people noticed, and I've seen nobody say this, during his acceptance speech, Will Smith, okay, I can't say it reminds me of the first time I got arrested. I can't say that because I wasn't like, in terms of tears, it wasn't there. You see what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, like, whatever, fuck, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of, like, tenseness, like, and I can say every time where I either knew the cops were probably coming but wasn't sure especially, that's how I looked. Like, in terms of, like, just, like, disorganized, my head is somewhere else. You can tell that was the most rambling Oscar speech you could probably find in history, bro. Serious. Like, I don't think anyone has ever given, like, a 5-minute speech like that. And, like, you can tell by how his shit is just... It's disorganized. His mind is not there. I could tell his mind is on one thing. Yo, are the cops coming? Like that's where his mind is. And I only know that by the look in his eye. Like, minus the tears, the way he's, like, looking around, scanning his whole, like, I could tell he got adrenaline going. His whole mind is on one thing. Fuck this Oscar, yo. I don't want the cops here. Please don't tell me the cops is coming. Please, please, please. That's the only thing he was praying to God. That's why I kept bringing up guys. Like, God, please, cops, no, please don't bring them here. Please just let this be that one accident, man. Please, God. Like, that's what he's saying. The whole speech, I promise you. He's not saying that, but in his head, that's what he's saying. The whole time he looked around the crowd, he's like, yo, shit, ain't police? That was on international television. You see what I'm saying? Like, Chris Rock could have really hit below the belt. Like, people notice this. I only seen one dude notice it where he was like, he got real, like, you see for a second, he's like, oh, it's like, he looks over at the producer, who's probably like, yo, that shit is gold. That shit is gold. It's gonna feed people we don't even know exist. And he's like, that was the greatest moment in TV history. like almost like, and you could tell by the way that the dude on the side is saying, and Chris Rock completely forgets everything he's saying too after that. He's like, we're here to give out documentaries. And he's like, oh, I meant award for... You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna throw the clips in there and give y'all the examples.
I'm out here. Richard. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. Jane のジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was okay. That was Okay. Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
テレビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
So we are here to give a documentary out. To
Crazy
give
father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things. Really complicated for me, but to my mother, she didn't want to come out. She had her knitting friends. She has a knitting crew that she's in Philly watching with. Being able to love and care for my mother and my family, my wife. I'm taking up too much time. Thank you for this honor. Thank you.